Here are the Hostel kills ranked point-wise. I already did my review on the movie. I already did the kills ranked in my own opinion. That was subjectively. This is objectively. So we're looking at how bloody the kill is, how believable the kill is, how creative the kill is, how surprising the kill is, and how scary the kill is. And each category you can get from 0 to 5 points. So some of these kills are tied, so there's more than 10 kills, but kills that are coming in at number 10 are the Butcher and the American Client. So, the Butcher, hit with the mallet, 0 points for how bloody it is. There's no blood, you don't see it on the screen. 5 points for how believable it is. That would kill him, of course. 0 points for how creative it is. 0 points for how surprising it is. And 1 point for how scary it is. He's tied with the American Client. Shot twice. 0 points for how bloody it is. 5 points for how believable it is. 0 points for how creative it is. 0 points for how surprising it is. 1 point for how scary it is. That was the American Client. The Butcher is 0 points for how bloody it is. 4 points for how believable it is. 0 points for how creative it is. 1 point for how scary it is. And 1 point for how scary it is. So the Butcher and the American Client both come out to a total of 6 points at number 10. Number 9 is Yuki. Her toes get cut off. 0 points for how bloody it is, because it cuts off screen. 4 points for how believable it is, just because toes cut off, that's not deadly, and we just don't see anything else of it. 1 point for how creative it is, a little creative. 1 point for how surprising it is, it's not that surprising. And 1 point for how scary it is, it's not really that scary. So Yuki comes out to a total of 7 points at number 9. Number 8 is a guard. Shot twice, 1 point for how bloody it is. There's a little blood. 5 points for how believable it is. 0 points for how creative it is. 1 point for how surprising it is. Kind of surprising. And then 1 point for how scary it is. It's more of a revenge kill, so it's really not that scary. So guard comes out to a total of 8 points at number 8. Number 7 is victims. They're seen on the cart. They're other victims. 2 points for how bloody it is. There's blood on the face, on the body. 4 points for how believable it is. Just because you don't really know exactly what happened, but you can pretty sure that they're dead. 0 points for how creative it is. 1 point for how surprising it is. It's not surprising that we see dead bodies in this place. 2 points for how scary it is. It was kind of scary. So other victims comes out to a total of 9 points at number 7. Number 6 is the first pair of victims. So they're like kind of on screen a little more. So throat slit. Some people are hacked. 3 points for how bloody it is. It's actually a decent bit bloody. 5 points for how believable it is. 0 points for how creative it is. None of the killings were creative at all. 1 point for how surprising it is. It's not surprising at all. And 1 point for how scary it is. It was a little scary. So victims comes out to a total of 10 points at number 6. Number 5 is Oli and a few guards. So Oli first killed the movie, seen decapitated. 3 points for how bloody it is. 5 points for how believable it is. 1 point for how creative it is. It's not that creative just because it's not on screen. You just see the head. 1 point for how surprising it is. It's not surprising that he died. And 1 point for how scary it is. It was a little scary. So, and then he was tied with guards. A few guards, hunting guards. Hit with bricks by kids. 2 points for how bloody it is. It was kind of bloody. 5 points for how believable it is. 0 points for how creative it is. It's not creative at all. 2 points for how surprising it is. And 2 points for how scary it is. So Oli and guards comes out to a total of 11 points at number 5. Number 4 is Natalie, Alexia, and Svetlana. Run over by a car. 2 points for how bloody it is. It was kind of bloody. 5 points for how believable it is. Run over by a car. Yeah, that would kill them. 0 points for how creative it is. It's not creative at all. 3 points for how surprising it is. It was pretty surprising that he killed all 3 of them all at once. And 3 points for how scary it is. It was pretty scary. So those 3 come out to a total of 13 points at number 4. Number 3 is Surgeon. Leg sawed off and then shot in head. 3 points for how bloody it is. It was decently bloody. 5 points for how believable it is. Of course, that would kill him. 2 points for how creative it is. It's not really that creative, but putting them together, it's a little creative. 3 points for how surprising it is. It was kind of surprising that he did die. And 3 points for how scary it is. It was a pretty decently scary kill. So Surgeon comes out to a total of 16 points at number 3. Number 2 is Josh. He gets his heel slit and his throat slit. So 3 points for how bloody it is. It was a pretty decently bloody kill. 5 points for how believable it is. Obviously, the throat slit would kill him, but even the heel slit would, probably. 3 points for how creative it is. It was a decently creative kill. 3 points for how surprising it is. It was pretty surprising that he died. And then 4 points for how scary it is. It was a pretty scary kill sequence. So Josh comes out to a total of 18 points at number 2. And number 1 are 2 kills that are tied. The Dutch Businessman and Kana. So the Dutch Businessman, last kill of the movie. Fingers cut off, throat slit. 5 points for how bloody it is. It was extremely bloody. 5 points for how believable it is. It was, of course that would kill him. 2 points for how creative it is. It was kind of creative, putting them together. 3 points for how surprising it is. It was kind of surprising by the end that he died. And then 4 points for how scary it is. It was a pretty scary and intense kill. And he's tied with Kana, hit by train by herself. She did it to herself. 4 points for how bloody it is. It was a pretty graphic kill. 5 points for how believable it is. Of course, that would kill her. 3 points for how creative it is. Pretty creative kill. 4 points for how surprising it is. That was actually a really surprising kill. You would not see that coming. And you would not see that happen. And then 3 points for how scary it is. It was a pretty scary kill. So Dutch Businessman and Kana both come out to a total of 19 points as the number 1 best most pointed hostile kill. Best hostile kills. Thanks for watching.